I had to ask somebody before I got up here. I said, where I'm from, you say we're going to turn up. How do you say where you're from? She said, we said turn up. I said, well, turn up then. She said, we also say we outside. So all of us here today in Ghana are truly together and we're outside. Whoa, whoa. You have an idea of what you're going to talk about before you come here. Guys, for one entire year, I had in my head that I'm going to talk about fearlessly winning as an entrepreneur, right? And then last night we go to the castle, and I have a book that's coming out, and it's been coming out for over 2 years called Wake the F Up, right? And you put the F that you want, where the F is, depending on where you are, from all around the country, but that is truly the title of the book. And then I sat here today, and I was so impacted by the castle that all bets are off. It is 2025, and all of us from all over this world are here celebrating new beginnings, right? Plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9, and 9 represents the number of new beginnings. And so, where I'm from in America, 2-5 is what they call it. That's Southwest Philadelphia, if you know what I'm talking about. Then it's Sharon Hill. I have to always say that. But where I'm from, they do something called New Year's resolutions. I don't truly believe in New Year's resolutions because I find that every little while they last for only a couple months and they're over. I believe more in affirmations. And let me tell you why the castle impacted me so greatly last night. I stand before you, and I guess that's family. I better introduce myself. I'm that old cousin from over there, from around here, from over here. My name is Inga Nicole Akua. But the kids call me Keku. I sure hope I said that right. Keku. They gave me a nickname, but I only learned that when I came here. And so the reason that it impacted me so much, and the reason why I call this right now a family reunion is because last night, in front of my friends, the strong me that stands tall, that really doesn't show too much emotion, broke into small little pieces. Because I stand before you as a woman that have been affected by domestic violence for over 20 years. Over 20 years. And as I walked through the prison, I realized I too was in prison. And maybe truly by no means was my prison what we see here in this castle today, right?